Boy, it has happened. It has happened. It has happened. It has happened. It has happened, good people. Your boy Diddy is in trouble. Trouble. Now, because Diddy's in trouble, there was a reason that he was doing this. And we'll get to the reason why we're going through this. Now, here's the notion that a lot of people just don't see. Since the Cassie settlement took place, and it was so fast, the fact that it was actually filed and got national media attention forced him to have to settle. In the lawsuit, they had companies that didn't even exist in her lawsuit, and it didn't even matter because they would have had to go through discovery. They would have had to dig up all of these things, the video, the investigation, and the people that are involved with Diddy. They don't want that process to even take place. The majority of these other people don't have the type of lawyers that would be able to accomplish such a feat. Most of these women were never seen with Diddy, the ones that are suing. So it's going to be harder for them to try to build a case against it. If that makes any sense. Well, if he dip out like Russell Simmons, then he's going to have even bigger problems. You see, Diddy needs to be involved in his corporations. Now, what Diddy did was take a temporary, he's taking a temporary leave of absence as chairman. He's stepping down temporarily. It could be permanent, but as of right now, he's taking a temporary leave. So it does not hurt the company of Revolt, a company that he helped co-found. There are a lot of different ways people can be brought to justice. There's a lot of different ways people can be dealt in this business. Now, he's preparing himself for a legal fight and a smear campaign. Hold on. Yeah, that was a call I just took. He's doing a Vince McMahon, of course. This is how rich people protect their assets. Rich people don't want to share their assets with anybody. Okay? This is it. Rich people don't want to do this. What rich people want to do, you don't want to do. You think so? You know what the rich and powerful do the most? Conform. On the Patreon, on the Car Seat of the Life Patreon, I just uploaded yesterday billionaires, how they talk, their language, their lingo. I just gave you a tutorial on the language they use. So you don't get lost in the sauce. Well, Sean Puffy Combs is in a different state. His mind state is a little bit different. He's coming from the mind of a man who doesn't think things clearly. He's clearly not. All right, don't go anywhere, okay? I'm clicking right back. I'm finna give you this whole layout of what's going on, what I got from the lawyer. I showed y'all yesterday on the Patreon, in case people thought I was capping, about how I got the information before the news, TMZ, and everybody else. And I showed you the lawyer. So just hold on 1 second, because we're finna get into a lot of stuff. All right, so just hold on. Yeah, I got it. For some reason, this oh yeah, they. Hello. I told y'all not to go anywhere. Now, here's the deal with Puffy. Other people are going to be called into question. Aaron Hall is one. Harv Pierre is number two. Both of those people are going to be called.
In a quarter mile, turn left onto South County Road 39.
When you see those two people names called, it's going to bring up a whole new entry that you've never seen before. Absolutely. All right, what about now? Is it going in and out now? Is it going in and out now? Aaron Hall never had a problem with people. Aaron Hall was just a guy that loved women. He took advantage of everything he had on the table.
Turn left onto South County Road 39.
Everybody has to understand that all these women are using this as a money grab. So when you see this on display fully, you know like what it is. You know? Sean Puffy Combs is facing more lawsuits. So he's preparing himself. So this is so that you can't sue Revolt. Revolt won't be able to be sued. Now, the only way Revolt will be sucked into a lawsuit is if what you're talking about involves Revolt.
Continue for 11 miles.
If you don't understand Revolt, or if you have nothing to do with Revolt, this won't concern you. Like your lawsuit, like one that they had back in 91. You know, this woman was afraid. She claims that she was afraid that she was going to get, Diddy was afraid she was going to go tell. So he decided to choke her out. And she was R-worded repeatedly between Aaron Hall and Diddy. It's crazy. What's up, Lisa? A change is gonna come. Well, the thing is that the majority of these cases and charges are old. Just like Russell Simmons charges and all these things about all these models talking about what he did. Listen, I don't know these women, but in my personal opinion, about 99% of them, in my personal opinion, these women were with all of this. For the money, the fame, the notoriety. They were with it. Then when it was no longer opportunistic for them, there was no money for them in it. There was no more fame and recognition. Now they're cashing in their only trump card. Now they're trying to say they were attacked and forced to do things. And it's like, well, you always had the chance to leave. Why didn't you leave? There wasn't armed security there. When you go to a award show, just walk off. What could he do? Find a police officer, say, officer, take me home. This man here is holding me against my will. I bet you he'd be like, oh no, you'll be going home. Why stay for the abuse and more abuse? For years. So this is what I'm trying to, it's not like they had kids and she had nowhere to go and he's the child's father and where things are that complicated. You had a mother with a roof over her head and you just didn't want to go back to your mama house and live that life. You wanted to go live the life of $50,000 shoes, $300,000 in jewelry on one hand. You wanted that. You wanted that life. Diddy's wild parties, his freak offs, they have to be different now. He got to do his freak offs like rich folks do freak offs. He got to do it professionally. No more grabbing up and coming singers and wide-eyed girls who want to get more out of life. So Revolt had a meeting with Diddy 2 days ago before these new lawsuits. You think I'm the only one that know about these lawsuits that's coming? Revolt knows there's more coming. So we got to get ready and prepared. So we're taking ourselves out of the equation. He's already stepped down. So before anybody could file another lawsuit, he no longer is the chairman for Revolt. He stepped down and gave up his board seat temporarily. Now, all you young women who think that this is a money bag, he'll get the war chest to battle you in court. Don't think this is a good idea because Cassie got the money. Cassie put in like 15 plus years. You did not. Okay, your 15 plus minutes does not equal up to her 15 plus years. And if you haven't been in a photo with Diddy, you might not have a shot in hell of even getting it to a courtroom. So let all of that sink in. Oh, there's another industry girl. If this industry girl comes forward, she has a story that could rock the whole game. If this industry woman comes forward and starts saying things, oh baby, that would do him in. He's done. And I mean done. Done. He's done. But here's the thing. Women or people with careers never gonna come forward because they know, why am I going to drag myself through that? Now, when Diddy falls off and he's no longer in the position, or let's say Diddy goes to jail for something, then you'll see that celebrity come forward and start talking about, well, I want to break my silence. It's gonna be, oh, now we get it. Now we get it. Now you want to break your silence. Okay. I get it now. I see the play. So now you see the play, right? I don't understand how any of these people survive. Like, it baffles me that some of these people can even get up in the morning to function. I come to Florida for some sunshine and some relaxation. I get down here and it's 50 damn degrees. I'm freezing my balls off wearing hoodies. I could have stayed in Chicago for this. Like, what the hell is this? I'm in Florida. I'm supposed to be wearing sunshades, drinking a margarita. My margarita gonna freeze. what do I think about this game? Well, it's quite interesting. Because now the whole world has turned into a Me Too. Look at this. This guy rubbed my shoulder and I felt uncomfortable. Just so they could get screen time. What Cassie went through, Cassie knew the stuff she went through. She was with it. For the fame, for the game, for all of it, she was with it. From that very first freak off, they convinced you to do. You was with it. 50 already told y'all in the interview over 10 years ago. About 13 years ago. 50 Cent told y'all on the radio he had video and pictures of Cassie. He was like, man, they sent me the video and the photographs of Cassie doing like all kind of stuff. And I'm like, is this your girl like that? And he was like, yeah. And he told him, like, man, is this your girl, man? I sent it to him and he was like, man, thank you. Like, who sent this to you? They can't get Young Miami. She's NDA'd up. Plus, the lawyers that try to reach out to her and call her to basically ask her any question, she's already taken care of. You won't hear Young Miami even comment on this. Oh yeah, paperwork on her. She's not going anywhere. Plus, he's doing right by her. You know, so it's not like he's doing wrong by her. Diddy thing is he should have just let the girl go. You know, like let her go. What was Cassie doing before Diddy?
We found a faster route via I-4 East, which saves 2 minutes. If you prefer to stay on the current route, tap no thanks.
At this point, it is what it is. Well, people got to realize there are different scenarios. A narcissist can't let go. Yeah, that's true. He should have just let her go and replaced her. But he had put all this time in it.
In a quarter mile, turn right onto East Alexander Street.
If you know, if the way people look at it now, it's like, all right, it's kind of different. Let's go with this. Or this make more sense to do it this way. So him stepping down from Revolt. What's up, Christopher?
Turn right onto East Alexander Street.
Yeah.
Continue on East Alexander Street for 1
I
mile.
was like, what I would say to myself, when it comes to Diddy, is never trust anything. Seriously, never trust anything. That's it. Remember, he used to date Superhead. Yeah, a lot of the stuff she said, but everybody know about Puff. I mean, Superhead told you the most. She got with him. What you think Mr. Bentley was for? What was his job? Ask Mr. Bentley why he ain't there no more.
In a quarter mile, turn left onto Jim Johnson Road.
Yeah. Diddy told Irv Gotti. Irv Gotti was messing with Superhead. Diddy told Irv Gotti at the party, yo, send her to me. Send her to me.
Turn left onto Jim Johnson Road.
Said, oh, whoa, that your main girl? That's not your main girl, is it? If it is, it's no problem. No, don't send it to me. He was like, nah, man, I got it. I'll send it to you.
Continue for 3 miles.
He was mad. He was tight. But he had to send her. He know if he don't send her, he'll hate her now. Cause you told Diddy to his face, nah, she ain't my main girl. You can go and take her. He was like, all right. And you sent her to Diddy's house. Send her to me tonight. And he sent her over there. Now, Irv Gotti was upset, and Irv was ticked off. Because he didn't want to send Superhead over there. He was falling in love. Him and Ja Rule was passing her back and forth. And now Diddy wanted a piece of it. Yes, Ja Rule and Diddy used to do freak-offs together. Oh yeah, they had Superhead, a couple other girls. They used to pass them back and forth. Now, the thing is, that's why Diddy told Irv, send her to me. And he was salty about that. So now that he was salty about it, I mean, it's been Diddy and a lot of artists that did some freak offs together. Yeah, Fabulous never came to the party. Fabulous was invited, but he didn't come. Like, he went to a Diddy party, but he meant like the after party. Like renting out the suite. One of them Hampton parties where it's closed off. You know, one of those lockdowns. Nah, Big Heb didn't move that way, bro. Heavy D didn't move that way, bro. Dog, when you see Surviving Diddy and they do a documentary and you see French Montana on there, you gonna know what time it is. You gonna see French Montana, the monkey, all of them gonna be up there. The monkey gonna be, yeah, you heard him too. We ain't want to. Why you think he was hanging out with French? French was in all his free calls.
In a quarter mile, use the right lane to take the ramp to Orlando.
Drake was supposed to go with them. Drake never went with him. Drake blew it off.
Use the right lane to take the ramp to Orlando.
Drake knew okay.
In half a mile, merge onto I-4 East.
Absolutely. French Montana know what happened when they was overseas. French was overseas with Diddy and one of his kookaroos. French, what happened in the kookaroo?
Continue on I-4 East for 48 miles.
In Diddy's kookaroo. That's what I'm saying. He knows what's up. Meek Mill is a pass around. Meek never got a chance to get that close to party with Diddy. Meek never got that close. He was gonna turn them into Pac and Biggie. Y'all like the new age Pac and Diddy. Yeah, this is what Bad Boy was gonna be. Yeah, with Pac and Diddy. That's why I got you and I got Ross. Yeah, I feel that energy, Daddy. Don't you feel that? Yeah, Playboy. Yeah, you feel that energy? Feel me? Or you gonna feel it tonight? Yeah, it's gonna hit hard. I like it when they wet and squirmy, Daddy. Yeah, Diddy is crazy. Yeah, Meek Mill was supposed to be Pac, and Ross was supposed to be Diddy. I knew that wasn't gonna work. All of a sudden, you got this dude going, like big. I'm like, man, that's so disrespectful. I was ready to smack Diddy for making this fake bastard, trying to make him big. Dog, French Montana, if he ever put out a video and tell you what really was going down, he would never do that. French Montana albums weren't selling 2 quarters. Now, French old stuff, his mixtapes, like that was crazy. If you had them old French Montana mixtapes back in the days, those was hitting. When he got Hollywood and industry, French stuff wasn't really popping like that. He started hanging around with a goddamn monkey. MGK was supposed to be the new Eminem. That was Diddy's Eminem. Oh yeah, Diddy threatened Eminem. See, y'all don't know nothing about that. Diddy threatened Eminem. He straight up and down threatened Eminem. When he meant, don't ever mention my name on the song, Daddy. Don't ever do that again. Don't ever play with me like that. Yeah, he ain't like that at all. Yeah, don't do that, Playboy. Especially like that. He was like, man, I showed you and Dre love. Don't take my kindness for weakness. Yeah. He got in contact with Eminem. Eminem apologized to Diddy on the phone. And was like, it was a joke. Dog, don't ever say I put out a hit that got Pac killed. That ain't a joke. So he was like, I won't ever mention your name on the record. And he promised, he's like, he's never performing that song. I'm never going to perform that song ever. Like, that was for the internet. That's it. That's the last you'll hear of it. I'm never going to mention your name on the record. So that's how it went down. So this was back when Kill Shot came out. You see, you gotta understand, Jay Prince, and Diddy both got parts of MGK. You know, like, they repping MGK. So he's a bad boy artist. So when he changed direction and went towards this punk rock thing, which worked, because the rap avenue, like once he started battling Eminem, and then he got the okay from Diddy to do it, Eminem then was mad at Diddy for okaying him to release a diss record. It's like, why are you trying to stop this man from putting out his own diss record on you? You know, that's the problem I have with Eminem. You're a battle rapper that don't want nobody to battle you. I don't get it. Why are you trying to handicap the battle rapper? Then the people up there at Interscope don't want to work on his album. They don't want to push the album. But they let Eminem make his diss record, promoted it, and they ate off all of it. I know. I feel bad for white teenagers who watch 8 Mile and think like that's real life. because it's a movie, dog. It was inspired by real life. Eminem has never won a rap tournament, like a rap battle. Like, he's beaten some individuals, but he never wins the championship, ever. So, like, Juice from Chicago served him his head. That's how the name Feminem came up. He created Feminem. His freestyle battles, we used to have him on cassette tape when he battled Eminem. I still remember a line he used on Eminem. He was like, "You say your name is Eminem like it's two of you." Man, he was going through him. He's like, "You say your name is Eminem like it's two of you." So, man, yeah, he gave him the business. He gave him the business. And he didn't have to do it using black or white jokes. Like, "Oh, white boy trying to grab a mic." You know, it's like, they think like that's the only way you could be dissed and disrespected. He was disrespected for calling himself Eminem. And see, that wasn't a popular name back then. Yeah, he called himself Eminem for Marshall Mathers, but the Mars company was going to have a little bit of a problem with that. So he had to come up with a creative hip-hop way of spelling Eminem. Slim Shady was first. He was Slim Shady. And then he started calling himself Slim Shady. And the Eminem thing was like, he was like, okay, that's just gonna be a fad. You know, but he was putting out Eminem tapes. But Slim Shady was his alter ego. So he was like, no, I'm just gonna bounce with Slim Shady, you know, because I know I'm gonna get a lot of slack if I try to sign a major and my name is Eminem. It's not gonna probably pop and work. You know, I might have some more trouble with the Mars company. Mac Miller's like, "I'm the real Eminem, damn it." Believe it or not. Oh, they coming after all these entertainers. All these girls now, they suing everybody. Everybody is suing. Eminem was supposed to be on Dirty Diddy Money. He wanted Eminem on a song with Rick Ross and Meek Mill. And he said no. I remember he turned down the Rick Ross song because of 50 Cent. Him wasn't doing the record. Yeah, it was. I think it was a Dirty Diddy Money song, and it had Rick Ross and Meek Mill on there. Or Ross was on there, one of them. But I know Ross was involved, and Eminem pulled out because he wasn't going to do a song with Rick Ross, and he was mad. Diddy was, man, you gotta grow up, man. Don't get caught in that guy bullshit, man. That guy messed up a lot of people's careers all because of his own dumb bullshit. Yeah, Daddy. You don't want to go down that road, messing up relationships because of this asshole.
There's a speed trap ahead.
Oh, speed trap. Okay. Nah, he never took Eminem shopping. Eminem only wore jogging suits. If you see Eminem in some jeans, something's going wrong. Eminem only wore jogging suits, dog. Yeah, he was mad at Eminem for turning down that record. It's like, why are you turning down that record with Ross? Yeah, but Eminem didn't like it because he was taking shots at him too. Kept calling him the white boy. He ain't like that. Jay-Z and Eminem got beef. They not cool. They tolerate each other, but Jay ain't really cool with him like that no more. Yeah, remember they used to be real tight. They performed together. He came out, they did a live version of Renegade and all that. Oh yeah, those days are over. No, what? Why they beefing? Ooh. It's a lot of people think it have a lot to do with 50 Cent, but it has a lot to do with actual Eminem not liking the way Jay was moving behind the scenes and basically screwing up a lot of stuff that he got going on, because he's actually, 50 Cent is his artist. 50 Cent was his. He was Shady Records. So when 50 was doing something, Jay was kind of, in the way, messing it all up. So he gets to see all that and was like, yo, dude ain't even mentioning you on the album. Like, I'll make sure Fifth ain't mentioning you on the record. Like, he's not talking about you on the records at all. Like, why are you in his way? Like, and they don't have a beef. It's like competition. And with him, it was like that. So when he said that he bodied Hove on Renegade, when he never said that before, and why you on his new album he put that out, why you think he said that now? That he bodied Hove on Renegade on the Kamikaze album? You don't remember that? This man talking about he bodied Hove. When he always said, oh no, me and Hove, no, we were just going back and forth. We both was great. I didn't body nobody. No, I don't agree with Nas on that. Now he's saying, yeah, and everybody saying how I body Hove. Yeah, that's what he's out there promoting. Like, yeah, I bodied Hove on Renegade. Yeah, I'm the guy that bodied Hove on Renegade. Jay didn't take kindly to that. Jay didn't want Eminem at the halftime of the Super Bowl. He wanted Dre and Snoop and Mary J. Blige. He didn't want Eminem at all. Roger Goodell, they wanted Eminem. See if we can get Eminem. What about Dre? They went to Dre. Dre, you gotta do Eminem. If we're doing Dr. Dre, you gotta have Snoop, and then you gotta have Eminem. You can't have Dr. Dre without Eminem. He's like, well, we got Snoop and Mary J. Blige. And Dre was like, yeah, I gotta bring my boy M up. That's gonna rock, yeah. M gotta come out. Yeah, Roger Goodell, like, yeah, we can't forget the white people too. Hey, I understand Black Power, but hey, don't forget our white people are watching too. They love Eminem. So they go ahead, and that's why they said, they asked Eminem to do it, and Eminem said he wasn't doing it if 50 wasn't involved. And now Jay really pissed, because he know he gotta have Eminem. You can't, if you had Dre and Snoop and Mary J. Blige and no Eminem come out, you're gonna have a problem. So that turned into, okay, it's gonna be an Aftermath West Coast thing, and we're gonna bring out Kendrick Lamar. He's like, we're gonna get Kendrick to pop out. It's gonna be live. So now Kendrick's involved. But 50, who was the biggest artist ever, you didn't want him there. And was like, man, that's why he said it. Like, man, the white boy brought him. The white boy? Who's the white boy? Like, he don't know who Eminem is. The white boy brought him. The white boy? Who's he talking about? Oh, Eminem. Okay. So Kendrick and Eminem never had beef. No. Jay got a beef with Kendrick though, and Top Dog Entertainment. He got a beef with them. This goes back to swimming pools. Remember Jay did the remix, and they had a verse, and Jay was like, oh, he got a verse on Kendrick's. He got Kendrick's song. Y'all don't remember that? I did the Truth Behind video, and when he did the remix, Jay's on the radio talking about, like, yeah, there's a remix to it. And when he did the remix and got on that Mad City song and got on the remix of it, and everybody was like, oh man, Ho's on the remix. What was that? The Bitch Don't Kill My Vibe. B Don't Kill My Vibe. Jay got on that one. And Jay started rapping on B Don't Kill My Vibe. And once he got on there and started rapping on B Don't Kill My Vibe, it went to a whole nother level. Yeah, B Don't Kill My Vibe. So when that happened and got on the record, what happened next was something happened. Kendrick Lamar changed his verse for the remix and came right behind Jay-Z and murdered that song. The remix is way harder. And it is a completely different verse. And Jay was like, oh my God, I got set up. Everybody was raving about Jay got a verse on there. So when it came out and Jay's verse on there, then you hear Kendrick come at the end and just destroy Jay-Z on the song. It was like, oh my God. This is a massacre. How did Jay get destroyed like this? Oh, like Jay got set up for an alley-oop. And now this even took Kendrick to even higher heights. And what made it worse, that pissed Jay off. That's why Jay will never ever do that. He never will perform with Kendrick ever again. Y'all didn't know that. Jay got silent wars. You know what I'm saying? So y'all don't be understanding that. You don't do that to somebody like Jay. That's why they say, hey, don't put nobody else's, don't nobody change the record. If my verse is on there, don't change the record. Why? That's where that came from. Don't change the record. They tell you, do not change the record or my verse is coming off. Ninth Wonder got a whole album with Jay-Z. When they were doing 444, before the 444 came out, he had a whole album with Ninth Wonder. Ninth Wonder was doing the whole Jay-Z album. He got about 10 or 11 songs with Jay. The beats is crazy. And Jay got mad that he leaked it. That he was doing the songs and said, delete all my vocals. It's not coming out. We can't work together. It ain't gonna work. Delete my vocals. You just messed up my whole launch. Jay was supposed to be the one to tell everybody that, not Ninth Wonder. He messed up the launch and how it was going to come out. He was happy and got really happy to the point he shouldn't have said. Yeah, the 444 was dope. But Ninth Wonder album with Jay would have got him back in his zone. Man, if he ever patched things up with Ninth Wonder, like they don't have beef, it's just that he screwed that up. So Ninth Wonder lost that position. It's a lot of stuff about the industry y'all thought y'all knew, man. Thought y'all was hip hop. Y'all be like, how Cino be knowing all this? You gotta stay in tune, man. When you know the people that's making these songs, to know. Like what Jaguar says, that he was doing that in the studio in front of Jag. I don't see Diddy doing that. Not in no office. He ain't gonna be doing that out in public in the office. Not Diddy. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's not gonna happen like that with him. it would have to be somewhere in private, where there's like nobody can walk in and surprise him or anything. Like Diddy got too much to lose. Man, Jag was with Scott Storch doing drugs and out of her mind at that time. She was drinking, doing drugs, and sleeping with everybody. Jag slept with some of everybody. I don't even think she remember all the people she slept with. You know Scott Storch is from Philly, right? Yeah, her and Scott Storch was together. They used to go to the parties down in, when they went to LA, to those mansion parties. She was in those rooms when it was going crazy. So a lot of the stuff she know from being there. Right. Oh yeah, Diddy didn't like me around at all. When he saw me, he was like, "Who is this guy?" Telling Floyd like,
There's a speed trap ahead.
"Oh, speed trap ahead. Thanks for letting me know." He was telling me like I should be worried. Like, who's that guy? Like, what guy? I'm good. I mean, I guess they was just hitting Jag because she was there. But shoot, ooh, Common hit it, Talib hit it, a couple of other just regular dudes was hitting it. You know, like, they was just all hitting this chick. But it's clear she has something wrong with her. You keep doing a lot of drugs, and all these drugs have these side effects. It is what it is. But I'm going to get up out of here, y'all, because I'm going to answer this call. All right? One.